I'm going to show you how to make a milkless pancake. I call them pancakes, but they're more like crepes. Now, this is for those who are lactose intolerant. You have a lot of people who cannot incorporate milk in their food because they're lactose intolerant. So this is something for you guys to be able to make at home, which is just a simple dessert, sorry. Now, what we have is about 1.5 cups of flour. Now to this flour, we're gonna add some cinnamon. That's about a teaspoon of cinnamon because I want it to have that lovely cinnamon kick. Chef, may I have some salt, please?
Some salt. Okay, let me get for you some.
Thank you. All right, and then we're gonna just put a pinch of salt. And what we have here is a cup of sugar, but I'm gonna put half of it because of the fact that we're not gonna do it too sweet. But I'm gonna put just a cup of it. And then I'm gonna ask you to give that a mix, yeah? Just go ahead, just mix the dry ingredients. Now, what that does is incorporates the sugar. Actually, let me just add a little bit more. There you go. Mix that completely. Now, once that is going, when you have that lovely, lovely mixture, I'm going to ask you, can you smell the cinnamon from it? Yeah? Yeah, just pour the all that in there. Thank you so much. I'm going to add a pinch of salt. Now, the pinch of salt always does that trick because it brings out the flavor of the sugar and everything. Now, go ahead and mix that. Now, because of the fact that a lot of people are lactose intolerant, they're not able to enjoy a lot of things. So we're just ensuring that we cater for them too, yeah?
Yep.
All right, now that is about just that. We have water. Now, you can use soy milk, but then the flavor will change completely, which is a plant-based milk. So instead, we're going to put a cup of water. Give that a mix for me, please.
Thank you.
Completely incorporate that, and then we're going to put a teaspoon of vanilla essence straight into that. Now I want that batter to mix with the water to mix with the flour completely. Now after adding a cup of water, this is a very quick and easy crepe stroke pancake to make without milk. It's called a milkless pancake, basically. Is you see the consistency that is. Once you've incorporated all the flour and the water, that's when you come and add now another cup of milk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, of water. See, I'm so used to having milk in there. Now, at this point, I love to add a tablespoon of oil. Why? That gives the batter some very nice moist consistency when you're cooking that pancake. And at this point, now see how runny that is?
Yeah.
That's why I say stroke crepe, because most of people make that pancake very heavy,
thick.
very thick. So at this point is when you want to add your egg. Now I add my egg the last thing. Why? I got that trick from my mother. She makes the best pancakes and I have never made pancakes any other way. All right, so you mix that. That's just 2 eggs has gone into that. Give that a nice mix. And also you don't overbeat the eggs, and it's going to give it such a consistency that's going to be insane. Now we come here, light our pan. Right, how is that pan looking? Are we just about to get it completely hot?
Almost there.
Almost there, right? All right, now there's 2 ways to do it. I'm going to show you one of the ways. One of the ways is a lot of people use these deep spoons that are usually for stews, and then what you do is you pour your mixture in there and then flatten it with the spoon. But because I usually have, when I'm making breakfast, I usually have like 3 pans, so that I hate the fact that you have to wait for a pancake to get ready.
Yeah.
So the 3 pans, you just pour, and then do that.
Okay.
So what I do is I just come here with my batter, of course, clean that off a little bit, wait for the pan to get hot. I always raise my pans, and then once you pour your batter, you start to circulate. So what that does is you get a perfectly thin batter, and of course you can use your spatula to kind of like, even spread it out more, just to get a perfectly thin pancake. Yeah, and then you just leave that. Of course, because it's high heat, you see it's already almost cooked. All you do is flip that, and you're going to try one actually.
Okay.
All you do is flip that and you have a ready pancake. High heat is what you're looking for, guys. If I show you the bottom of this, actually, let me just give it a little bit. You'll see, please be careful. You need to take that off very, very soon, guys. We've just shown how to make a poached egg. So when you're making a poached egg, you want to make sure that you keep an eye on it because you don't want to overcook your yolk, right? All right, so our pancake is pretty much just waiting for it to get brown. Give it a flip, and then you have a perfectly eggless pancake, which you can fill as well. Chef, how are you doing there?
Okay, so I'm just doing the serving.
Yeah.
Sheka mchele. And Claire, umetukosea hapo kiasi.
Kwa nini?
You said eggless?
I mean, sorry,
Milkless?
milkless. Milkless is what I meant. All right, guys, now you want to be very careful when you're flipping this. Why? So make sure you have oiled your pan, because a lot of people are not using, say, non-stick, which may, what is it called? It may stick on your pan, and then you want, it's very, very thin. Yeah. It's almost like a crepe. So it may also be very delicate. So you want to make sure that you be very careful when you're flipping that.